Give yourself grace. Like, especially in a rough season, you mentioned, I'm going, like my mom passed away earlier this year. So that's been something that I've been dealing with for the last 7 months. It's been an up and down roller coaster. Some days I'm super happy, some days I'm sad, some weeks I'm not good.
The way I was pouring into others at the time, because I realized if I pour into other people, maybe everything will be okay and I won't need to focus in on myself. But a year and a half ago, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I don't recognize myself.
When I think of legacy, I think of my children. You know, I want them to see me and see like all the trials and tribulations that I go through, and how hard it is for me to train for a marathon, or how hard I have to work to get where I'm at in life, so they can also want to continue in my footsteps.
I was depressed. I was 100 pounds overweight. And like to the point of like, I just didn't like living. And that question of, do you love yourself? I remember my mom asking, saying, do you love yourself? And I broke down and cried and said, I don't.
I think the beautiful thing about like letting things happen as it happens is that before you know it, you do become better. But like putting pressure on yourself to be better right now, it actually just creates more anxiety and more worries and things like that. So I think just giving myself the space to be, and then still remembering at the end of the day like who I am, my values, because that doesn't change. It never changes. Even if there's like a storm going on, like who you are is still who you are regardless, you know, so.
I usually say that I'm a work in progress, reminding myself that healing is not linear, and that, you know, I have the skills to get through the hard times, and that the hard times are not always going to be happening, and that I've gotten through it, you know, time and time again, and I can do it again.
Sometimes things don't always stick. You know, in those moments where you feel like throwing in the towel, when you feel like calling it quits, what do you say to yourself in those moments to keep you going? What are some of those self-affirmations that you give yourself each and every day?